Did we record it?
Yeah, that did get recorded. I did not know that track, the drum beat was 15 minutes long.
Really?
Yeah.
I know, we were pretty much doing a marathon, but that was fun.
I mean, we could have gone the whole 15 minutes, but like we're doing a podcast, man. We can't just we can't keep going. I don't know. Like if I wanted to, I might like clip that in half or clip that in half.
Yeah.
It's like 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
Give or take. I can just clip that in half and use that for 2 separate episodes.
But do you think it's better than what we played on the album?
I don't know, man. I have to listen to the album and see what I actually played.
Wait, what?
What?
You've been promoting the album to me, but you haven't even listened to it?
I've listened to it, but I haven't listened in a while.
Oh. So what's the benefits of you listening to it?
I don't know. Sometimes I listen to our music, but I don't listen to it all the time.
Yeah, because I'm really actually eager to know what you think.
This is episode 5 of the Topping Out podcast. I'm Nathan Crumpler, the bassist.
And I am Vinny, bag of donuts, dime bag selling crazy motherfucker.
He's a guitarist and lead singer.
No, I'm not really like that. I'm a guitar player, and I'm also a singer, a kind of singer. And I play in the band with Nathan. Nathan was the first person to join my band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was awesome. And we went through drummers in the Centrum Silver level of life. And some of them probably we'd only get to have for maybe 8 to 10 years. Then we got some young guy, a little older than us, but basically our age, and that's Mike. And if you don't listen to anything else we've written or played, you have to listen to Interstellar Coitus.
Yes, if you like our jams that we do almost every podcast in the beginning, then you'll like Interstellar Coitus.
Yeah, that's a great song, and everyone's in on it. Drummer is crazy. If you listen to the drummer, you hear it exclusively. It's awesome. Then you go back and listen to the bass exclusively. It's just really rocking some points sometimes. Oh, and that's actually there's a clip from that song that you emailed to the woman.
Yeah.
Who's creating our stop action. It'll be a minute long, but there's a woman, some of you may know her, but she does stop motion movies with little figures wearing band shirts. And this
Is she on YouTube?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for her movie because she said she'd be finished by today.
Well, like, where can we watch her stuff?
I mean, I'm sure she should just send it to me.
Yeah, no. Like, where does she post her stuff?
Oh, Instagram.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and that's why I said that people might notice her because she has this character she uses. It's a thing that goes over and over again, and the character has his beard. He's blonde and he wears a bandana, and then also in our movie he's going to be wearing a Toblerone shirt, with Michael Wimpy's submission.
Cool.
Wow, that sounds weird.
What?
Michael Wimpy's submission.
Yeah, it sounds like a wrestler. You know what? MMA should get like the WWE treatment.
Yeah.
Where like you just have all these like colorful characters and here's the thing. When I first heard about MMA and UFC, I thought it was gonna be kind of like Street Fighter. Like obviously there's not gonna be like people throwing fireballs and there's not gonna be like big green dudes with red hair or whatever.
Right.
All right, but like there's gonna be like people of different fighting styles getting together and fighting. And then it'll be like, a karate guy versus a kung fu guy, and like, let's say the kung fu guy wins, and he goes up and fights the next guy in the tournament, and like that guy is like
I remember.
I don't know, he's a Krav Maga guy.
Now everybody has to be everything.
Yeah, but it's like it just seems like you look at MMA, it just kind of feels like it's kind of like a slurry of like just people taking bits and pieces of different. Like, a lot of it's like the basic stuff, but like they'll take bits and pieces. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, a lot of people take bits and pieces of a bunch of different martial arts.
I mean, like for example, do you know Conor McGregor?
I've heard of him, yeah.
And there was this huge beef between him and what's his name? He's a fucking Russian who.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize for absolutely nothing.
Wait funny? Oh yes, that was funny. That was totally funny.
I don't know the context. I
know the context is this: that he gets during the promoting and having like people up on the stands, and they talk and they speak up the fight. He's like a little kid on fucking whatever type of what was
Ritalin?
Ritalin. Mm-hmm. And oh man, he was just like all over the place, threatening, like I'm gonna kill you. Your wife is in me DMs, like stuff like that. Just really yelling it at him. And then he actually got his ass kicked. And while he was getting pummeled, because he wouldn't give up or get knocked out, the guy I'm talking about, who is like a straight up good person, good guy, just starts slamming him with both hands, and he says, "You want to talk now? Let's talk." And he's just like pummeling him in bed, because at the event, all he does is yak how good he is and who he's gonna beat, and calls him names and stuff. It's actually funny to watch, but he's actually lost some pretty high to some like high standing people. So I mean, it's true that he has no ground game at all.
Oh really?
Yeah. So like once he gets tired and gets brought to the ground, you just submit him and it's done. The only really good power he has is the left hand.
Was it McGregor who fought Mayweather?
Probably. He fought all those motherfuckers.
Yeah, because like Mayweather was like a boxer.
Yes,
he
fought Mayweather.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like I feel like boxers and MMA fighters are like badasses, like in their own realm. Mm-hmm. But like if one of them step the other person's realm, then like it's a fairly one-sided match. It's like, oh well, who's gonna win the fight? Like a shark or a wolf? It's like, okay, well, like, are they fighting in the forest or are they fighting in the ocean?
Listen, but what was really crazy about it all is that who are we talking about?
McGregor and
Mayweather. And Mayweather. Like the thing about McGregor is he likes to hype himself up, and he does do good by bringing money into the sport, and he's done a lot for that. People really love the controversy he creates. Mm-hmm. It's fun to watch and fun to listen to what crazy fucking thing he's gonna say. The guy's a small guy. He's the same height as me, 5'9", mm-hmm. and he is basically just muscle. Mm-hmm. So he's my size and muscle. Mm-hmm. Would you be scared of a man like that?
If he just,
probably not.
If he was just like muscly and that was it,
that's it.
Then I wouldn't be that concerned. But like if he's like muscly because he does MMA, yeah, that would be concerning if that person wanted to have a go with me.
Yeah. See, I don't know anything. I just know that don't give the guy your back.
Yeah, dude, I remember a story a while back where like this guy, his name is Integral Math. Mm-hmm. Oh, he also goes by Justicar. Anyway, he tells a story about how like he was a cop, and I forgot what area it was. He was in the area where he was a cop. There was a bunch of like Navy bases there, and so like he gets his department gets a call that like this Navy SEAL is like he's gone AWOL and he's like trying to kill his girlfriend. Yeah, and like they get all the information on him. They're like looking at his file, and like Justicar's like this guy can, because the guy wasn't just a Navy SEAL. He had like I think he had like black belt and like multiple martial arts disciplines. So this guy's like a pretty much all around badass.
You can kick, goodbye.
And so Justicar, he sees this. It's like, all right. Well, I mean, Justicar does martial arts well, but like not as good as this guy. Yeah. So Justicar's like, all right. Well, I'll be honest with you guys. If I see this guy, I'm just gonna shoot him. So like,
I don't want to get in a fight.
He didn't actually end up having to deal with this guy.
Yeah.
But because like the guy ended up like committing suicide.
Oh. Yeah. Dude, I saw this was crazily enough on Instagram, but it was a video of a street fight, right? Mm-hmm. And you know how in the MMA circle, you could just like do anything, but you shouldn't throw a guy on his head, right? I think.
That's deadly force.
Yeah. So, it was a street fight. They were on cobblestone. He picked up this dude who was bigger than him, but he was strong. Picked him up, boom, straight down on his head. So he was fucked for the rest of his life. But that's why I don't get involved in fights. Because number one, You never know how much training the person against you has had.
Yeah, dude, that's what Luis J. Gomez said because he has this fiery Latin temper.
Yeah.
And so like he'll get into like these stupid arguments all the time. But like after you start doing like not MMA, he might do MMA, but after you start doing jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, like I've taken a few Brazilian jiu-jitsu classes, and like when I feel like walking into there, I'm like, wow, like almost everybody in here can kick my ass. You know, it's like, I mean, I'm a big dude, and so like when I walk around in like any random place, I'm not really like sizing people. I think, oh, I can kick that person out, but it's like, yeah, you never know. But like when I walked into like the Brazilian jiu-jitsu place, it's like, oh wow, everybody here can like, they can fold me into a fucking pretzel,
like
you know?
A girl who can do it.
Yeah, you know, and so like.
While sticking her pussy in your face. This is crazy.
Okay, this isn't some shit for Pornhub, all right?
Okay.
I'm not talking about your weird fantasies.
You know how much I love porn.
Anyway. Anyway, back to Luis J. Gomez.
Okay.
He was saying that.
I want to say something about McFlurry or whoever the other one was. McGregor. McGregor, when he fought Mayweather, he did boxing, so it was very new to him, very weird, because that guy likes to be on cage and to lose some people. But anyway, this is what Mike Tyson said about that. He said, this man from MMA and from UFC went 10 rounds with a guy who most people think is possibly the greatest fighter in the world ever.
Damn.
So, the fact that it was a tie, or that no one won, or did Mayweather win?
I could have swore that Mayweather won.
By decision, though, right?
I mean, look at that. But anyway, back to what saying about Luis J. Gomez.
Yeah.
He started taking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and then he like became self-conscious, because like, he went into, the ring, or the octagon, whatever, and I'm sure he's beat some people, but he got like, folded, and so like now like in the real world he's thinking it's like, okay, I can be like upset about this nerd, but this nerd can be like like a crazy like jiu-jitsu guy, like a black belt jiu-jitsu though. So like he's kind of like conscious of how like he's like rolling the dice if he ever gets in the fight with these random people, because like this random person could be like a genuine like good fighter.
I'm so lucky that all the fights I tried to get into never crystallized, because I'm really drunk for most of them. But
they're still looking at us right here.
I got trash at a bar one night, and then the next day I was like, should I try fighting everyone? I guess I just went up to everyone. Wow, they have an article for the fucking fight? Yeah. Wow.
He defeated McGregor. He defeated McGregor in a technical knockout. It was not surprising that Mayweather won, because like Mayweather's like he's not just a really good boxer. He's like in his element in like a boxing ring. Whereas like if Mayweather stepped into like an MMA match, like my money would be on McGregor, because like he can punch, he can punch the guy, but he can also kick the guy if he really wanted to. McGregor could probably just like tackle the guy, and then start grappling on the ground. Where like maybe Mayweather has some skill in that regard, but it's like he spent his entire profession was just standing up and fighting.
It's crazy. Like I think Mayweather. I was not that impressed by him when he was talking to the press and live and stuff. Seems like kind of just he seems like this kind of like a dipshit that is really good at playing. And he plays boxing like it's the game Tetris, right? I've seen him
in 2017.
I've seen him go like this, right hook, boom, and then duck really low, miss a punch, uppercut like that, leaning back, misses another one. This guy can box. So what Tyson was saying was, okay, maybe he's not the best in the world, but McGregor fucking went 10 rounds with the best in the world. You have to have respect for that.
I got respect. It's not like I don't have respect for McGregor. I just feel like, MMA and boxing are like, they're similar to both combat sports, but they're different things.
Very different. I like boxing because there's more strategy involved. Like, there's strategy in MMA, but it's very brute force dominated culture, Like, if I had to fight someone my size in MMA, I would feel pretty good that I could put up a good fight. I think. I'm very lucky. I've threatened or...
Dude, tell your wife you want to do MMA. What's she gonna say?
Doing it.
But what would she say?
She'd say it's fine. A lot of guys do it now.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of guys do it now.
No. I mean, from her perspective, what's she gonna feel about it?
Well, considering I'm the motherfucker who has to get up and see what that bump was about, and also I'm the motherfucker who's gonna get up when the alarm goes off.
All right.
Swinging a fucking bat in the dark, looking for the robber. If I'm gonna be doing that, then yeah, she's gonna have to compromise in other areas.
All right. So maybe you should take MMA. Maybe she should pay for you to do MMA.
I'd be better.
Maybe she should pay for both of the MMA. That way she can call me up for backup in case there's like multiple hoodlums.
Be a security guard walking around our house all night. Just take a fucking flashlight.
I can do a part-time job of just walking around your guys' house at night. Although I work third shift, so it's gonna be kind of difficult.
Plus, there's so many wild animals on our property. Like, I would hate to be like I'm seeing that Penny is gonna be like, Dad, can we go camping? Okay, Penny. I mean, Ting Ting does not like camping.
Mm-hmm.
She's very kind of girly in that way. They didn't really expose her to the outdoors. They just fucking made her do math all day in their house.
It sounds like something that Asians would
Shove
do.
good food in them. Hey baby, do your homework. Do your homework.
Why are you talking so low? Like, this is a podcast.
Because I'm making fun of Asian people. And I've done it before, and everyone should know that my wife is Asian, and that doesn't make it right, but I am a racist.
Speaking of which, I saw this video of like this British news report where they went to I want to say it was South Africa, but some part of Africa, and there's this white guy, and they talked to him. It was like, so you're an avowed racist? And the white guy's like, for sure. The dude was like, okay, then like, why are you over here breaking bread with black Africans? Yeah. And he's like, because they're racist too.
Oh, it's true. Everyone's racist. It's very. I mean, they bury it deep though. Even my sister is a moral.
I think the term racism has been like greatly watered down as of late. So if you're gonna say everyone's racist, like what do you mean by that? What do you really mean by that?
What I mean about it is the kind of yucky, subtle racism you can get in public life and in social life, where someone's being really subtly racist.
I feel like it's like a lot of shit that no one really should care about. I know like the social justice wankers of the woke brigades.
Yes,
they're gonna be like microaggressions. And
I just want to tell my sister,
like, oh,
your friend who's black is not black. I'm sorry.
You assume that I like bananas? What are you trying to say? But wait, going with your friend, you say who's black was not black?
No, I'm like, your friends aren't black. They're not black. Because this kid, oh my God, he was pampered. You can tell. He was an upper class black kid. And so there's a whole.
Is he black or not? You're saying he's not black.
I was making a joke that he was white.
Wait, the real question is, do you vote for Joe Biden?
I never asked him that.
Because that's what determines whether you're black or not. Whether or not you vote for Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, what a crazy. I hope there's something behind all this. Maybe it's a huge strategy. Right, you're just hoping like it's a strategy. Okay, Joe, do your thing again. You just go out there, look like an idiot. We are doing stuff, this crazy marketing thing that is making people actually like you more, that you're a fucking retard. So they find everything. They find every way of, I don't know. And he's running again. Do
you think the lizard people are watching this and like one of them's like, maybe we should tone it back a little bit? Like he fell up the stairs.
He's fallen everywhere.
Yeah, and so like, do you think the other lizard person who's like, or maybe we should go further?
It's funny. Most people who fall at that age break a hip and die.
Oh man, that'd be
so Joe's been doing pretty good, I guess. But Dude, I agree with you 100%. I don't like him either.
Well, I mean, he's kept a lot. He's kept anime about all those Iraqi souls that he got killed in the Iraq War. Yeah, that's something that like a lot of people either they don't know about or they don't care. That he's not just some person who voted for the war. He was integral in getting that war started. Without him, that war would never happen.
The
2000
the Iraqis.
Yeah, 2003 Iraq War.
2003 Iraq War. Wow.
You have to be specific when it comes to Iraq War because we've been bombing Iraq since 1991.
Really?
Yes.
As part of the sanctions and stuff?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that. I know that there were sanctions.
Nobody fucking knows that. All throughout Clinton administration, the United States was bombing the shit out of Iraq. It was the most extensive bombing campaign since Vietnam.
Okay, I'm going to step back and be really conservative right now. You know I like to do that sometimes.
Conservatives are anti-war now.
Huh?
Conservatives are anti-war now, so...
Are they?
I'm just joking.
No, I'm saying
it's
from the conservative perspective.
Go on.
From the conservative perspective, you have like what were we talking about?
We were talking about the bombing campaign in Vietnam, or not Vietnam, in Iraq, in like the 90s under.
Oh, we're trying to get a control of an area that is extremely strategic in geopolitics. That's what we were doing. We're going in, preemptive strike. Boom, we're going to own this country, create a democracy, like quote-unquote democracy, and leave. That's what our fucking mission was to do. It's a really
what are you
stupid
talking
mission.
about leave?
No,
United States has been
that was the
Germany.
plan. The
That
plan
was not the plan. They've been in Germany and Japan since World War II. That shit ended in 1945. And like we have the biggest troop concentration in Japan and Germany. So what are you talking about? The plan was to bomb the shit out and leave. The United States never fucking leaves unless they have to.
Well, right, because they can assert their power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, here's another crazy idea. All right, if the United States, with all its technology and all its wealth and all its manpower, cannot subjugate the Middle East, maybe no one else can either. Maybe the Middle East can defend itself.
Yeah, but it's dangerous because if Iran has like nuclear weapons.
And the only reason why Iran would possibly get a nuclear weapon is because Israel and Saudi Arabia and the United States are constantly going after them. And like ironically, the United States bombing shit out of Iraq and killing Saddam, like that gave them one less reason to make a nuke. And if you know what, if the United States is like, you know what, we're gonna leave you guys alone, right? We're just gonna pack up our shit and leave. Good luck. Goodbye forever. Iran would have even less reason to make a nuke.
Yeah. Now, but I mean, the topic is in the news. Like, does
you gotta understand? Like a lot of these.
What's his face Putin have the intention of doing some nuclear shit? He said, "I have a button on my desk to get it started." And I guess
it's questionable.
I guess what's his face said. Trump said, "I told him I've got a bigger."
Oh, that was he didn't say that to Putin. Said that to Rocket Man, Kim, one of the Kims, the current Kim. Kim Jong Un.
Really?
Look, I keep forgetting which Kim we're on. Leader of North Korea. Yeah, Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, that's a current.
I hate war, man. I'm a peacetime person, right? Mm-hmm. Artists and people who express things in art or music or sculpture or architecture. We're supposed to love that. We're human beings. We create. There's love behind it. And now we have this one guy up top who is like controlling his country to go to war.
Vinny?
Yeah.
Vinny. We're running out of time. What is your favorite part of this podcast?
This one?
Yeah.
I like that I can chain smoke and ask Nathan what the fuck I'm talking about.
You are welcome.